What is up, everybody? Hope all is well. Listen, let's just get right on into it. So, I'm really trying to move on, but I can't because everybody want to come out and talk, and it's okay. It's okay. Everybody can talk. Let's do it. So, Bishop Keith McQueen, I know Keith, y'all. I know Keith. That's a good friend of mine, long time. So, Bishop Keith says that he has had involvement, not like that, but he's had involvement with this whole Brian Carn, Bishop Gates situation. And let me just first of all say this: if you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share the video, share the video, share the video, share the video. Okay. Here's the thing. Everybody is out here talking. Everybody has had some type of involvement with these preachers, whatever the case may be. But when you try to cover somebody else's disparagement, frailties, or whatever the case, when you try to cover up something else and say that, oh, this is okay, that's not okay. Then we start like we start looking at you side eye because you're like, well, wait a minute, wait. It's okay to do this, but don't do that. And one thing about the black church, especially the black church, is that you can be anything you want to be, just don't be gay. I mean, clearly we can see this by just looking at the comment section. Well, at least he was messing with a woman. I promise you, let the day come and a man steps out and says, Brian Keith Carn, Prophet Brian Keith Carn, and whoever he is have had relations. Y'all gonna act a complete fool. Y'all gonna forget about he's the man of God. Y'all gonna forget about that he's the one who's laying hands on you. You're gonna forget about all them things, right? You're gonna forget about all that. You're gonna drag him. Oh my God, that's a shame before God. You're gonna forget about all them things, right? Oh, but he was a great man of God. He was a great man of God, right? He was a great man of God. It's always whenever a person is found in that type of act, baby, he can get sucked up by all the women. Well, nigga got from what I've always been told, nigga got babies all over the place. But again, let's hear what the bishop had to say. The bishop had something he had to say, and he said, I need to get this off my chest. So to get off my chest, assist. This what the bishop said. Bishop said, story time. That time I was muted on a four-way call with Prophet Brian Carn. He and Bishop Demetrius Senegal to this day don't know I was on that call. This needs to be said. About 3 years ago, a ministry friend of mine came to visit my church campus in Indianapolis. This particular friend was currently in covenant relationship with Brian Carn and Bishop Demetrius Senegal. After my morning worship service, she, along with my adjutant and a few ministerial guests, went out to eat. After our meal, we all began taking pictures as we were preparing to part ways for her visit. Okay. I had to prepare to preach that Sunday night for a Sunday night service in Chicago, in the Chicago campus. My friend posted the picture on her Facebook page of she and I, and was immediately contacted by the Bishop Demetrius Senegal. He informed her that she needed to remove that picture with me and proceeded to tell her of the outrage of Prophet Brian Carn. A few days later, she was pulled onto a conference call, and Bishop Demetrius Senegal, Prophet Brian Carn, and Prophet Brian Carn's bishop out of Indianapolis, which is Bishop Lambert Gates. My friend being an integral woman pulled me into the call and told me to mute my phone. I sat on the call for about 30 minutes and listened to Brian Carn's bishop rebuke my friend for a picture. Not only did he refuse to call my friend a prophet, he consistently referred to her as evangelist. A reference that Pentecostals somehow have made a general term for preachers that are female. The Indianapolis Bishop Lambert Gates, what fellowship does light have with darkness? Being pictured with someone in sin promotes the appearance of evil. As he proceeded on, my prophetess friend responded with, well, if I can't be pictured with Bishop McQueen, I shouldn't be pictured with Brian Carn because he's deep in sin too. The call got quiet, got silent. The Indianapolis bishop, in a struggle to respond, said the most hypocritical and antithetical statement to his previous this rant. He responded to her in a deep tone and a vocal preacher's gasp. With two statements. Well, everybody has proclivities. That's what Bishop Lambert Gates said. Bishop McQueen is in sin, but Prophet Carn has a proclivity. A proclivity, huh? Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I'm reading this, y'all. He has a proclivity. Bishop McQueen is in sin, but Prophet Carn has a proclivity. Following this, she and I both quietly made our exits from this call. This is the issue, Zion. The church hates homosexuality, but overlooks straight whoremongering. Whoremongering. Oh. The church hates homosexuality more than it hates adulterers. The church hates homosexuality more than it hates rapists, more than it hates child molesters, more than it hates predators, more than it hates adulterers, lies, more than it hates boy molesters, more than it hates that, all them things, okay? The church hates homosexuality more than it hates molesters. None of the preachers mention are molesters or rapists, to my knowledge. That's what Keith said. The church hates homosexuality more than it hates when preachers bastardize their secret children. There is no accountability until someone is gay. Oh, Lord. Oh. And then they are Eddie Loaned. Ooh. I sat on the call and was demonized by Prophet Brian Carn, Bishop Demetrius Senegal, and the Indy Bishop, all while Prophet Brian Carn was allegedly sleeping with Bishop Senegal's wife. Bishop Senegal had been allegedly having sexual relations with transsexuals in my, oh my God, baby, wait a minute, with transsexuals in my city. Some trans women have pastored some trans women I've pastored affirmed this. And this Indianapolis bishop who refused to hold any of them accountable, but I was the demon. Okay, hold on. I am not in any way denouncing the need for grace. I don't think Prophet Brian Carn or Bishop Senegal should be thrown away by the church. They are vital to the kingdom, but them Negroes need help. Prophet Carn inspired a generation of young prophets and preachers. We need them, and we must preach restoration as loud as we preach exposure. However, the imbalance toward homosexuality must cease. Notice how Sean Bishop Senegal is compared to the level he was. Bishop Senegal is compared to the level he was on 15 years ago. This is because he was allegedly caught with a trans woman. Oh. Wait a minute, nigga. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, Senegal. Wait a minute, Senegal. Now, all this time, you was mad at me because I said you and Brian was messing around, but you was in Chicago. What? Oh, Lord, Senegal. Oh. Not you out here messing with the trans girlies. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Let me finish reading this. Notice how Sean Bishop Senegal is compared to the level he was on 15 years ago. This is because he was allegedly caught with a trans woman and not a biological female. Notice the imbalance of restoration. Prophet Carn does not have a struggle or a proclivity. Prophet Carn has an illness of the soul and mind. I don't know. I wouldn't call it an illness of soul and mind. He likes to play it. He liked to play in what he liked to play in. And he liked to let get played in what he liked to let get played in. Okay. All right. Oh. All right. So this is because all behaviors is a byproduct of belief. If he is unable to control his sexual behavior, then there is a war in his belief system. We preach a lot of things that we are not internally in agreement with. Something deep-rooted is going on. What is the point of having a covering that cannot actively engage you in a restoration process? For those that think I'm being messy, you're part of the reason why this toxic imbalance imbalance in the church has existed. This is not about Brian Carn. This is about homophobia. Now, I'm not arguing what hermeneutics, right? However, whatever side of the fence you're on concerning homosexuality, please consider my brother Armani Bailey and what he said. The black church measures sin like the law. Some get life with no parole and others a simple slap on the wrist. Whatever, I gotta go back, y'all. Hold on. Whatever is sin, all sin to God, including yours. Perhaps the energy and negativity felt behind homosexuality isn't as much about it as it is cultural and hateful. Now, here's my thoughts. These are my thoughts, right? These are my thoughts. However you may feel about the topic, I see a lot of y'all in the comment sections and y'all are upset because of what's being said. Y'all upset because I got a hairpiece that's laid like world peace on top of my head right now, but you're not upset at the fact that not only is Prophet Carn out here having sex with random people or just people in general, and this is more than one person, and it's like y'all are okay with it because that's the nature of what we've been taught. We've been taught as little boys, it's okay. But I was even told as a little boy, you didn't got your pickle wet, boy. You didn't got your pickle. You didn't got your some pussy, boy. You didn't got your, and nobody says nothing about that. But the moment that a young man or young woman comes out and they become gay, or they come out the closet and they're gay or whatever, it's a whole big issue. Everybody want to talk about the Bible now, but y'all not talking about these men, young boys that's out here sleeping around, having babies all over the place. Y'all encourage that stuff. You encourage it, but nobody wants to say, hey, use a condom. Hey, use some discipline. You don't need to spread yourself out like that. Find if you have somebody here or there that you done did some things with, cool. But y'all sleeping with this one, sleeping with that, and that behavior has come right in the church. But y'all don't want to have that conversation because you're internally okay with that. And then the other part about it is you have women who say, oh, you shouldn't be gay, but you're okay with a man going in and out your house. But the moment that he hurts you, now you want to drag him on the internet. The moment that he hurts you, now he's every gay. He's, I think he's suspect. I think he's so the problem is it's on both sides. It's on both sides. Everybody want to talk about the family. Everybody want to talk about, that's just a proclivity or whatever the case may be, but nobody wants to talk about the root issue. People have painted this picture of what they want, but everybody has to play their part, right? And being gay, really and honestly, you want to make it that it's an issue. But honestly, let's talk about the real deal. A good majority of a lot of these men that are in church, I don't have a testimony, but a lot of these men that are in church, not all, but some, a lot of these men that are in church were turned out in church, but y'all don't want to have that conversation. A lot of these young men and women that are in the church were turned out in the church by the pastor, by the deacons, by the missionary, by the evangelist, by the church mother, but y'all don't want to talk about that, right? Oh. So my thing is this right here. You don't want to have that question. You don't want to have that conversation. You don't want to talk about it. But at the end of the day, this is what goes on in this culture. Meanwhile, you got bishops out here that got armor bearers who is they side niggas, right? Who is they boys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't say nothing about that. Y'all be knowing in the back of your head. You wives be knowing what's going on, but you don't say nothing. You don't say nothing at all, but you let it slide. Oh, okay. Anyways, like anything, please like the video. Please make sure that you share. Please leave some comments and commentary under the video. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you feel about it. Share, like. And also, if you can, please consider donating to the show, the King Jives Show. The information is going to be in the description. Like always, I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you all for leaving comments under the video and everything of that nature. I thank you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Peace out. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you so much for watching the show. I really hope that you are enjoying. Please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to donate. Don't forget to subscribe to all other social medias. Don't forget those things, okay? Listen, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Join us. We would love for you to be a part of us. Hey, while you guys are sitting there, please make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget. Also, while you're sitting there, please make sure you share the video with somebody on all social medias. Let me not forget to tell you that you can donate. Thank you for supporting the platform. Thank you so much for being a supporter of the show. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting that like button. And I appreciate everything that you guys do.